GeneratorPowerSource.com here for our review of the Westinghouse iGen2000 portable inverter generator. I gotta admit right off the bat that I was pretty skeptical of this unit because of the price. This unit can usually be picked up for $479 to $499 online depending on the time of the year and where you're buying it from. Coming in at roughly half or less than half of, say, a Honda EU2000 or a Yamaha, I was pretty skeptical. Was this going to be kind of a chintzy generator? And it's absolutely blown me away. So I just want to put that out there that I'm really impressed with this Westinghouse generator for the price. It's amazing unit. If you check out the decibel challenge that we ran against all these portable inverter generators, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see how smooth this thing operates compared to many of the other inverter generators. And again, coming in at that price point is it was a huge selling point for us. Let's get into some of the specifications. So we have 2,000 watt running, 1,800 watt running, 2,000 watt peak. Another big selling point for us is this thing's only 46 pounds. Super easy to pick up and throw up on the table. The Honda, I think, came in at 46 pounds as well. The Energizer is 44 pounds. So they're all plus or minus 2 or 4 pounds. Really easy to pick up and move around. It's pretty fuel efficient at 7.6 hour runtime at a 50% load and 9.7 hour runtime at 25% load. 1.2 gallon fuel tank. Westinghouse advertises 59 decibels at the rated load and 53 decibels at a quarter load. One thing we noticed when we tested the decibel rating with this unit is right next to the unit is a 77 decibel reading under eco mode, and then between 88 and 89 decibels under load right at the unit. What was interesting is when you get away from the unit at 50 feet away, under eco mode we're reading 52 decibels, and under a load at 50 feet away 67 decibels. So this was one of the highest running decibel ratings at 50 feet compared to, say, Honda. So it was a little bit louder under load with a 1,500 watt heat gun compared to some of the inverter generators, yet one of the quietest under idle right at the unit. So keep that in mind. Let's get into some of the features of this generator on the front. Really easy. Just a recoil start on the side. One pull usually does it. You have a run and a choke. Very easy. Again, like I mentioned, you have a eco mode on and off, so you can select whether you want the eco mode. One feature that this generator has compared to the other generators is the presence of USBs. We're getting into an age where people are charging iPads, iPhones, whatever it is when they're camping. The presence of two DC outlets for the for a USB is really nice. So and then of course you have two 120 volt receptacles on the side, and that's basically the simplicity of this generator. It's really easy to start. Usually one pull gets this thing going, and like I mentioned, I mean, it doesn't get much quieter than that. We were reading 52 decibels at 50 feet with this generator. One pull got it going. So one thing that I really want to stress with this unit, and I can't hammer it enough, is it's the price. Like I said, it comes in usually at about half the price of, say, a Honda or a Yamaha, and because it's parallel capable, you can essentially buy two of these units for the price of one Honda or one Yamaha and still be able to parallel in and be able to provide essentially twice the power. Even more unique is the availability to power with units outside of its size. So you can power with a larger unit within the Westinghouse family. It doesn't necessarily have to be just a 2,000 watt generator like you would see with, say, a Honda, where it has to be either the 2000 or the 2000 Companion. So pretty big difference there. The last point I want to make is the customer service that I've experienced from Westinghouse. The guys there have treated me really well. Every time I've called with a question, because again, I was pretty skeptical of this unit due to its price. I've called with many questions, and all my questions have met with answers and then some. So really impressed with their customer service and the smoothness of this unit. Now we're going to put it through its paces and see how it goes over the next couple months and see if it can hang on to the life of a Honda. I anticipated that it will, but we'll be back for more reviews of this unit in the coming months. Be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs thumbs up, and check out that video where we test the different decibel ratings of all these inverter generators below. That's a wrap of the Westinghouse iGen2000, brought to you by GeneratorPowerSource.com.